Hi, I've been reluctant to share this message, but I think it's important. I wasn't able to get tested either. I'm in Lamar County. Um, I'll tell you just a little bit about it, but let me get kind of straight to the point. It's been 3 weeks ago. I thought I had a virus or flu, and I had several different symptoms and began shaking. I phoned my son a couple of times, and finally he said, just call the ambulance. And he was working, and I didn't want to do that, but I had to. I was having respiratory problems, and I even thought maybe it's a panic attack. I didn't know my fever was that high, but it was. I think it was right around 104, and I'd been shaking. I was asking for a blanket. They said, no, sweetie, we got to get your temperature down. And at that time, I knew there was coronavirus in other places, and I did ask about it. And I asked to wear a mask just in case, and they put one on me. I went to the ER. We did all the tests. Couldn't find anything. They did the strep, the flu, and those came back negative. My oxygen saturation level was in the 60s, and they gave me several breathing treatments, which actually I think was probably one of the best things that happened. They sent me home with a lot of prescriptions. I was in the ER about 4 hours, but no real need to keep me after we got the temperature down and breathing. Oxygen saturation level came back up, and I was able to recover. Obviously, I wasn't sure what it was. The only thing at all they found was a UTI, which cannot cause that kind of thing with the respiratory, but that was the only test that had come back positive. They asked me if I'd traveled out of the country, and of course, we didn't have the test here. I was in the ER at Paris and went by the ambulance and was released, I guess, 4 to 5 hours later. Let's see, it was close to 4 o'clock, and then 10, well, maybe 6 hours later. But I think they gave me really very good care. They followed all the guidelines, and since I hadn't been out of the country, then they weren't allowed to test for that. And I've asked about testing since, and we didn't have the test. That our health director did say that if I really wanted to, they could come from Tyler, but we talked about it more, and I said, other people really need the test, and I think I'm on the mend, and maybe I have some immunity to it now. So I guess this is a success story, but I did want to share, what happened, and two people that I feel like I exposed because I was in a confined space in the car both got sick. I may have exposed them. I talked to them. They're doing better. They didn't really experience that respiratory kind of distress situation, but they're they're doing fine. Theirs may have been something different. So I just wanted to let you know that even though we didn't have the test, I recovered okay. I wasn't admitted to the hospital. They were able to help me through that episode, which if we didn't have that opportunity and I had this knowledge now, I think I could have done some deep breathing and used like have a rescue inhaler for emergencies, since I had had some problems with asthma a few years ago. But now I'm thankful that we have information out. If there's anything I can do to help you or to relieve anxieties, I'm still having some anxiety over it. But I'm here for you guys. So just wanted to let you know. All right. Take care. Be safe. Be careful.